Let me guess. You've tried taking time off, you've done yoga, meditation, tried therapy yourself, and maybe even plant medicine ceremonies. And you're still waking up exhausted, feeling like you're running on fumes. Here's the truth that nobody's telling you. Your burnout isn't logistical. It's not about time management. What's actually happening is soul loss. And no amount of vacation days will fix that. In the next 12 minutes, I'm going to show you why everything that you've tried hasn't worked, what's actually causing this bone deep exhaustion, and the real starting point for recovery that addresses the root cause and not the symptoms. So you're the one that everyone turns to, the therapist, the healer, the person who holds it all together. You've built a legitimate career helping others, but inside, you're secretly depleted. Rest doesn't restore you. It feels dangerous, actually. Like if you stop, you might collapse. You've tried the self-care routines, taken breaks, maybe even gone to therapy and done EMDR and other modalities yourself, and yet you're still exhausted in a way that sleep doesn't touch. I'm Dr. Oscar Perez, the Soul Recovery Specialist. I'm the award-winning author of The Flowering War, and I've spent decades helping healing professionals who are burned out recover from soul loss. I've worked with over 100 burned out healers, and I can tell you what you're experiencing isn't burnout from doing too much. It's something deeper. I'm going to show you the 5 reasons why you're exhausted in a way that rest doesn't fix, and what actually restores you at the soul level. The first thing is that your exhaustion isn't physical. It's energetic and spiritual. Soul loss is spiritual and energetic fragmentation that happens when you experience overt or subtle trauma, but its effects can also be inherited. See, in every generation of every family, one person experiences this more acutely than everyone else. If you were the black sheep of the family and now you're a healer, a therapist, or a health professional, then that's most likely you. For years, you've been the emotional container for others, for clients, for family, for community. Your vitality has been drained not by hours worked, but by the energetic weight of holding everyone else's pain without knowing how to process it. This is why sleep doesn't restore you. Your body can be rested, but your soul is depleted. And here's what nobody tells you. You can't rest your way out of soul loss. Every healer I work with says the same thing. They say, I'm exhausted no matter how much I sleep. Well, that's because you're not physically tired. A part of you, part of your spirit has left your body as a survival mechanism. Think of your energy like a bank account. For years, you've been making withdrawals in order to care for others, but you haven't known how to make deposits back into you. Eventually, you're not just low, you're overdrawn. Resting is like closing the bank for the day, but if the account is empty, closing doesn't fill it back up. So you need to stop thinking, I need to rest more, and start asking, where is my energy going? And how do I learn to call it back? But here's the thing. Your nervous system, over time, has learned that stopping is dangerous. And here's the second point. Your nervous system believes that rest is a threat. When you are the strong one, the one that carries everything for everyone else, your nervous system equates rest with collapse. You've been in sympathetic activation for so long that slowing down triggers panic. Your body interprets stillness as danger. If I stop, everything falls apart. This is why rest feels terrifying instead of restorative. Rest feels dangerous because your nervous system thinks it is dangerous. Almost every burned out healer I've worked with experiences anxiety when they try to rest. Morning anxiety spikes. The inability to turn off the mind at night. See, these aren't character flaws. Your nervous system is just doing its job, keeping you vigilant because it believes that stopping equals disaster. Your nervous system is like a smoke alarm that's been going off for years. It's so used to detecting threats that even when the fire is out, the alarm keeps blaring. You need to teach your system that it's safe to stand down, not just tell yourself to relax. When you think of taking a full day off, does your chest tighten? Do you feel guilt or fear instead of relief? That is your nervous system in hypervigilance. And this is why every modality that you've tried has only given you temporary relief. If this is resonating, if you're finally seeing why rest alone hasn't worked, subscribe for more grounded, no BS guidance on soul recovery for healers. Link in the description for my assessment on soul loss, the soul recovery consultation. Here's a third point. You've been treating symptoms, not the root cause. Therapy, EMDR, IFS, somatics, these address trauma and the nervous system and its regulation, but they don't address the totality of you. They don't address soul loss, ancestral grief, or spiritual disconnection. You can regulate your nervous system and still feel empty because the soul level depletion hasn't been touched. Most healing modalities are designed for individual trauma, not the lineage level intergenerational weight that you've been carrying. You're not broken. You've just been solving the wrong problem. The healers who come to me have done years of work, therapy, breathwork, somatic experiencing, IFS, meditation retreats. They're highly intelligent, trained, and committed people, and they're still exhausted, not because the work doesn't help, but because it's not addressing the spiritual dimension of their burnout. So ask yourself, have I tried multiple healing modalities and still felt unrestored? Do I feel disconnected from my body even after somatic work? Does my exhaustion feel older than my lifetime, like I'm carrying something ancestral? If you answered yes to all three, you're dealing with soul loss and with unmetabolized ancestral grief, not just personal trauma. So what do you do instead? Well, let me show you. You need to stop doing more and start reclaiming what is yours. Recovery isn't about adding more practices. It's about calling your energy back. You need to stop giving to others before you've restored yourself. And of course, this means setting boundaries, but it's also reducing your energetic output and creating space ritualistically for your soul to return to your body. You can't self-care your way out of this. You need soul retrieval. And here's what you need to hear. You have permission to stop being the strong one for everyone else. The pattern that I see repeatedly is that burned out healers keep trying to add things, more practices, more certifications, more yoga, more meditation, more self-care rituals, but their nervous system and soul need less output, not more input. The first step is radical reduction. Here's what you need to stop. You need to stop taking on new clients while you're depleted. You need to stop saying yes when your body says no. You need to stop trying to push through exhaustion. And you need to start protecting your energy like it's sacred, because it is. You need to start saying, I'm not available for that right now, without guilt. You need to start creating space for your soul to return, not filling every moment with doing. Now, here's the practice that actually can help you start that restoration. It is a powerful but simple grounding practice. Soul recovery starts with reconnecting to the earth and reconnecting with your body through something that I call embodied animism or embodied animist practice. This isn't visualization or just sending yourself love. It's getting outside, putting your body on the ground, and allowing the earth to receive what you're carrying. This works because your nervous system needs to discharge into something stable. Your soul needs to remember it belongs to something larger than your work. And your ancestral grief needs to be witnessed by something older than you. Your soul is like a child who ran away because home felt unsafe. You can't just tell the child to come back. You have to make home safe first. And the earth is our true home. It's stable, grounding, and big enough to hold whatever it is that you're carrying. So tonight, do this. Go outside, barefoot if possible. Sit or lie directly on the ground for 10 minutes. Place your hands on the earth and say, out loud or silently, I give you what is too heavy for me to carry alone. Let your body soften. Let gravity do the work. You don't have to fix anything. Notice what it feels like to let something else hold you for once. This works because it grounds your nervous system through physical contact with the earth. It begins the energetic discharge of what you've been carrying. It reestablishes your connection to something larger than you, so you don't have to just be the strong one. Remember, you're not broken. You're not failing. Your exhaustion is real, and it's not your fault. But it is soul loss, and soul loss requires soul recovery, not better time management. You deserve to feel alive again. You deserve to belong to yourself, to the earth, and to life. Don't forget to subscribe for more grounded, no BS spirituality on soul recovery for burned out healers. And if you're ready to go deeper, check out the link in the description for a free soul recovery consultation. Let's get your energy back.